This question belongs to engineering mathematics and was asked in GATE 1990. So the question states, match the pair in the following questions. Here we are giving the mathematical structures like group, semigroup, monoid and abelian group, and we need to tell which property do they follow: associativity, identity, commutative and gene, left inverse. Let us suppose we have a group G on the operation this. Then we can make a table like this. It's good if you remember this table. First of all, we will have a semigroup, then we will have a monoid, then we will have a group, then we will have an abelian group, and we will have the properties like associativity, we will have identity, we will have left inverse, we will have commutativity. So just remember that semigroup follows associativity property, only this, not any of the others. A monoid is a semigroup with associativity as well as identity property. A group follows associativity, identity as well as left inverse but not commutativity. Abelian group follows all. Now let me tell you about the properties. What is associativity property? It says A the operation and then C. Is it operation C? It should be equal to, it do not matter whether we perform first the operation with B and C or with A. Associativity property says this. What is identity property? It says that there must exist an element E such that when A is being operated on the element, we will get the same element. So what is the identity for multiplication? Let us suppose we have 5 into 1, 5. So when 5 is operated on 1, we will get the same 5. So 1 is identity for multiplication. What is left inverse? Left inverse says that when we perform the operation A on B, then we should get E. So what is B? B equals to A inverse. So what's the example for this? Let us say the identity for 5 with addition. And the identity for addition is 0, as 5 plus 0 is always 5. So 0 is identity for addition, and we need to find the inverse of 5. So 5 when added with x should give 0. So x equals to minus 5. So inverse of 5 is minus 5. What is commutative property? It says that A applied with the operation should be equal to B applied with the operation. So multiplication is commutative. 5 into 3 is equal to 3 into 5. Addition is also commutative. 5 plus 3 equals to 3 plus 5. Thus, we need to make sure that these identities, you should remember this table and you should know the meaning of identity. Now let us see group. So the group follows associativity, identity and left inverse. So it can be mapped to left inverse. As abelian group and group both follows left inverse, but abelian group follows commutative property and no other follows commutative property. So it will get mapped to R. And group, left inverse is done. Left inverse and commutative are the different things with group. Commutative is done, so left inverse will come over here. And semigroup will be mapped with associativity and monoid will be mapped with identity, as monoid only follows identity and not semigroup. The correct mapping will be S, P, Q and R.